Hi all, this is Carrie. Today I'm going to do a Vinyasa Powery Flow without ever being on your hands, putting weight directly on your hands and wrists. So if you have any sort of issues in that area, this might be for you. I am going to start out with 2 yoga blocks. If you do not have yoga blocks, feel free to grab a couple of books, maybe place a towel over them or tie a towel so they don't slip around. But something to initially warm up that raises the floor up just a bit. So place pause if you need to go grab something and then come on back. When you're ready, place the blocks shoulder width apart. So if I'm facing the front of my mat, the blocks are shoulder width apart and your elbows are going to come onto the blocks. Now I'll turn around so you can see a little bit better. Blocks, top of your mat, hips over your knees. Dig your elbows in, send your butt back, but keep it high. Take your hands maybe into a prayer position or place them towards the back of your upper back. And then let your chest, maybe your forehead, get heavy towards the floor. Pull your low belly in. And then start to focus a little bit more on your elbows in the blocks as you press them down, and then try to isometrically drag your elbows or your armpit muscles back towards your hips. So you feel that extra stretch through your side body. And then let yourself relax a bit as you focus on the side body and let your mind start to find some stillness before we start moving. Start to notice your breath. Keep staying in that position. Just listen. Stay in that position, elbows in. Take a big, long, satisfying inhale in. And let that exhale lengthen as you let go. Big inhale in. Long, extended exhale, releasing all your stress, all the worries, forgetting what's out there just for this moment that you're on your mat. Knowing that nothing lasts forever, everything is temporary. Life itself is temporary. So enjoying the moment here and now with each breath without looking forward, without thinking backwards. With your next inhale, fill up with all the joy and gratitude you have in your life right now. As you exhale, let yourself go. Start to seal your lips, finding an ujjayi breath in through your nose. And on your next inhale, come up, keep your elbows or forearms on the blocks. And as you inhale, reach your right arm out to the side and just take a tiny twist up to the right. Pull your low belly in so you're not pulling your right hip to the right. And then thread your right arm underneath your left, placing your right forehead to the floor. Again, pressing your elbow, forearm into the block and trying to isometrically pull your left armpit muscle back towards your hip as you find a twist through your spine. Notice if your right hip is pulling to the left and give a little tug to that right hip to lift it up. One more inhale. Let it go. Press into your left forearm to release. Place your right forearm onto the block. And as you inhale, reach your left arm out to the side, neutral spine, belly nice and taut and tight. And then find some engagement through your right side. And try to pull, like you're pressing the ceiling away, but it's not really going to go. Good. And then as you exhale, thread your left arm under your right. Set your left forehead to the floor. Dig your right forearm and elbow into the block. Try to pull your right armpit muscle back towards your hip. And then send and tug the left hip up a little bit. Take a few breaths here. Good. Next inhale, dig your right forearm in. Come on up, forearms onto the blocks. Bring your knees under your hips and start to make some movement here through some cat and cow. Cow is rounding tailbone all the way to chin. Press forearms, press knees in, widen through your upper back. Cow is pulling your elbows back, feeling this in your upper back more so than your lower back. Widen through your collarbones. Drag your elbows back towards your knees. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale for cow. Good. You can keep doing that or make some other movements here. Big hip circles, neck circles. Anything to get your body moving here. Maybe taking your knees wider, coming back towards child's pose and forward. There are no right or wrong. Just listening to what your body is singing to you. Good. And then come back onto your forearms. Really press them in. Tuck your toes and hover your knees off. So you're in this forearm tabletop, but your knees are just glazing right above the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades down your back so we don't want too much of a cat back. A little bit is fine just in the upper back. And then as you inhale, step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward so you're in a little tuck, and then step your left foot back, step your right foot back so we're right back where we started. Left foot forward, right knee forward, right foot back, left foot back. So it's just tiny little bear crawls forwards and backwards. Try not to move your pelvis. Press your forearms in, pull your armpit muscles back towards your hips as you do so, and keep breathing. Warming up our core, warming up our shoulders since we'll use them quite a bit. Bring your feet back, come into a forearm plank. Squeeze those shoulder blades back towards your hips. Lengthen all the way from your heart to your heels. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your knees down. Lower your hips down in your Sphinx pose, but with your forearms on the blocks. Scrape shoulder blades down your back. Have a nice long neck from ears down to your shoulders. Maybe make some neck circles here. Notice what your legs are doing. Try to squeeze your thighs in towards the midline. Have a little engagement through the legs. Nice long inhales. Nice long exhales. Good. Engage back again through your upper back, through those serratus muscles that surround your rib cage. Tuck your toes, find your forearm plank, hold. Pull your belly in. Look a little forward through your heart, energy through your heels. Squeeze your butt, squeeze the inside of your thighs together. Pull everything into the midline. Nothing lasts forever. Take one more breath. Exhale, knees down. Take your blocks away or keep them. You don't have to, your choice. Maybe keep them towards the top of your mat if you need them later. Sit back onto your heels. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, twist to the right. scrape your right hand down, scoop it up and around. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, straight arm twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, left hand scoops down. Grab a hold, clasp your hands. Inhale, press up, pull your belly in, and then find a back bend here. Inhale, exhale, round for a cat stretch. As you inhale, stand up on your shins, unclasp your hands. As you exhale, pull. We're going to keep a straight front line like a plank versus a back bend. Press your hands forward. Maybe you have fists, maybe they're clasped. And then exhale, squeeze your thighs, press your knees in, press your shins in, lean back. Inhale forward. Exhale, lean back, squeeze your tush. Inhale forward. Exhale, lean. Try to keep a straight front, straight back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. One more inhale. Exhale, hands back behind. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, step forward to chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left knee back, ground it to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, step to your high shins. Inhale here. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, look forward, lengthen heart to heels. Exhale, lower to your belly and hips. Inhale, locust pose. Maybe just hover your hands, make it yours here. Exhale, forearms down. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, knees down. Stand up on your shins. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Low lunge. Inhale, reach, squeeze, drag your front back knee to your front heel. Exhale, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten that back. It's like a plank from your hips up. Exhale, step your right foot back, ground your knee. Inhale, rise, low lunge, Anjane. Exhale, let's go right to forearm plank. Inhale, lengthen, squeeze into the midline. Exhale, belly, hips down. Inhale, cobra or locust. Exhale, arms back down. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, knees down, slide your arms back. Inhale, reach up, standing on your shins. Exhale, right leg forward. Fly your arms. Tuck your left toe. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your knee. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, ride your breath down. Inhale, scoop your arms chair. Exhale, step your left knee back, ground it to the floor, Anjane low lunge. One more inhale here. Exhale, let's go right to forearm plank. Right foot steps back. Come into your plank. Inhale, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, float to the floor. Inhale, lift your heart and feet. Exhale, forearms down, tuck your toes. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, slide your hands back to your knees. Inhale, rise up on your shins. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Inhale, rise here. Exhale, fly your arms back, tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your right knee. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps, right foot steps back, right knee to the floor. Inhale, rise. Low lunge. Exhale, right to your forearm plank. Inhale, lengthen like you're a rocket ship going through the crown of your head. Exhale, belly, hips float to the floor. Inhale, float heart and feet off. Exhale, forearms come down, tuck your toes. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, knees down, slide your hands back. Let's do this one more time each side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right foot forward, fly your arms back. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, lift your arms, reach for the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, left foot, left knee comes to the floor. Inhale, scoop your arms high. Find as much of a back bend as you want. Squeeze thighs towards each other. Exhale, right to your forearm plank. Inhale, lengthen, strengthen. Exhale, down to your belly. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, forearms down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift forearm plank. Exhale, knees down. Glide your hands to your knees. Inhale, rise up on your shins. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Tuck your left, right toes. Inhale, lift your right knee, arms up. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. This time, grab a hold of your right wrist. Lengthen up through the right side. And tip over to the left. Drive your right heel into the floor. Maybe take a slight little twist, looking up over your right tricep. Or under your right tricep. Belly nice and pulled tight. Inhale through center. Switch out your wrist. Exhale over to the right. Drive your left heel into the ground. Maybe a little peek under your left tricep. Feel the lengthening through your whole left side. Inhale through center. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. And as you inhale, open up through your chest and shoot your hands away from your body. Lift up as far away from your butt as you can. And if this is super easy for you, try to keep a little bend in your elbows and then lift from the front of your shoulders, trying to keep your hands off away from your tush. Good. Breathe into it. Inhale. As you exhale, deep bend in your knees as you let your head and hands fall forward. Sway a little side to side. Know you can modify anytime you want and need. Maybe take a little shimmy of the shoulders right to left. Just enjoying the stretch. Slowly release your hands. Inhale, find a chair pose. As you exhale, take one shin to the floor, the other shin to the floor. Sit back on your heels. Come forward like you're in a little child's pose, arms up, and then inhale, open up camel pose. Exhale, forearms down and dolphin pose, which is down dog on your forearms. Press elbows and arms into the mat, trying to lift your face far away from the mat as you can. And then chest towards your shins, hip creases up and back. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. As you exhale, open up your hips, stack, make a little scorpion leg with your right knee. Press even more through the floor with your right forearm and pull and hug your left hip in. You can make movement here through your right hip crease if you want. And then kick your right leg straight back behind you. And then keep your legs straight and bring your right leg out to the side, parallel to the floor. Hug that left hip in. And then keep your right leg there. Send your left knee to the floor. Inhale, kick your right leg back behind you. Exhale, keep it straight all the way out to the side. I'll face you. Parallel to the mat. Inhale to the back. Exhale to the side. Hug that left hip in. Don't let it lean to the side. Inhale back behind you. Exhale out to the side. Inhale back behind you. Tap your right toe to the floor. Pull your left foot to the left. Come up onto your left forearm and reach your right arm up. Good. So it's a modified forearm side plank. You can lift your right leg if you want. Maybe grab for your right foot. Kick your right heel away from your body. Lift and press your left armpit up to the ceiling so you don't dump into that your left standing shoulder. Slowly release your right foot. Exhale, come back onto your tabletop forearms. Inhale back to your dolphin pose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open and stack. Really squeeze both right and left glutes into the midline. Lifting your left knee high up to the ceiling as you press your right hip back behind you, up and back. Keep pressing your face away from the floor. Good. Then straighten your left leg up behind you. Energy through your heel or your point, whatever you prefer. With your legs straight, bring it out to the side. Inhale back behind you. Exhale out to the side, parallel. Squeeze that outside glute. Pull the right hip in. Inhale, squeeze your back of your the hamstring and glute to kick straight up. Exhale out to the side, parallel. Keep your leg there. Slowly let your right knee come to the floor. Inhale, right leg back behind you. Exhale, parallel to the floor. Hip height. Inhale, kick. Straight back. Exhale, glide it forward. Keep it hip height. Inhale back. Exhale to the side. This time come in your modified side plank. Left leg goes straight. Right knee is down. Right foot flips to the right even more. Press up in through your right armpit to lift. Maybe lift your left leg and find a quad stretch here. Front body opening by kicking your left foot away from you. Whew. Notice what's happening in your right shoulder. Engage. Slowly release your right foot. Exhale, come back to your forearm tabletop. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale again. Exhale. Walk your hands to your shins. Inhale, stand up on your shins. reach up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. As you inhale, reach up, reach your right leg up, step forward, that's a little balance. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Squeeze both hips into the midline. Right knee presses to the right as your right hip really hugs in. One more inhale. Exhale, a little tap of your left knee, cactus your arms. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, open arm twist to the right. Lift up through the crown of your head. Inhale, both arms up straight. Exhale, tap your left knee, cactus your arms, press back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, tap cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Good job. One more inhale, rise up. As you exhale, come forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. As you lift up, bring your left knee with one leg Tadasana. Exhale, step back, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Won't stay here long, just a transition. Inhale, 5-star. Two straight arms, two straight legs, facing the side of your mat. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Stay here for a moment. You can sway if you'd like. Catch your breath. Good. Then start to bend your right knee. And then your left knee. Right knee, try to get your heart higher than your tush. Exhale, left knee. Keep your feet flat to the floor, so you got to work on strength. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Really open up that hip, pressing the right knee out, but hugging the right hip in. Exhale, left knee presses out, but hug that left hip into the midline. One more time to the right. Exhale to the left. Stand up, left knee bend. Exhale, step your right foot to meet your left foot. Exhale, hands to heart. Turn to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair pose. One shin at a time, down to your shins. Inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hold. Find your strong stability stance here. One more inhale. Squeeze the butt, pull the belly in and up to your heart. Exhale, tap right knee, cactus your arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist left arm behind, right arm forward. Notice if it's just your arms twisting or if you can pull that belly in and squish through the midline. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One leg Tadasana, right knee lifts up. Exhale, step back to warrior two. Right foot's flat, left knee, toes face forward. Inhale, two straight arms, two straight legs, 5-star. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your left knee, hug your hips into the midline. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend your right knee. Pull the arches of your feet towards each other. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Keep both feet flat to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, hold. Lift just your arms, right knee stays bent. And then big step, left foot meets your right. Inhale. Exhale, face the front, hands to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair pose. One shin at a time onto your shins. Standing on your shins. That was not very graceful of me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, float your belly, hips down. Inhale, locust or your form of back bend. Exhale, forearms down, tuck your toes. Inhale, lift forearm plank. Exhale, knees down. Bring your hands back to your knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right. I'm on some very uneven ground here. That's all right, though. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale. Exhale one time. Tap your left knee to the floor, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. We'll hold here for a little bit more. Good. Right toes, right knees face forward. Back foot is either parallel or a tiny bit turned in. But feel the energy of the inside of your thighs, the back arch, the front heel pulling towards the midline like you're trying to be buoyant off the floor. Reach fingertip to fingertip. Squeeze your hips towards the midline. And inhale, reverse. Reach up through both sides of the body, lengthen all the way to right fingertips. Listen here. As you exhale, it's like a Skandasana, but feet don't change. Left knee bends, right leg stays straight. You can reach your right arm forward like you're a ninja ballerina, and then go right back into your reverse warrior. Inhale, let's do it again. Exhale, Skandasana warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high Skandasana warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Right away, we're going to half moon. Get the weight into your right foot. Walk your left foot up. Left hand can be at your hip if you want. And we're going to either fingertips just glaze the floor or they hover. Chest, hips open to the left. Squeeze the left glute, the left hip, and then start to bring your left foot forward, keeping it hip height or as high as you can till your toes come forward. Whew. Hug that right standing hip in so much. And then let it pendulum down to meet your right foot. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do chair pose again. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Do it again. Inhale, chair pose. This time as you exhale, step your left foot back. Bring your left forearm to the floor or the block. Reach your right arm up for a twist. Hug the right hip in. One more inhale. As you exhale, side plank on your left. Press your left armpit, left hip up to the ceiling. Make it your own here. You can modify as you need. One more inhale. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, straighten head to heels. Exhale, float to the floor. Inhale for your back bend, locust or whatever. Exhale, forearms down, toes tuck. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, knees down, slide your hands back. Whew. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Here we go. Exhale, just once, tap and cactus. Inhale, lift, high lunge, you got it. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Hold here. Left knee, left toes face forward. And then work on that energy, the strong legs that you're working so hard, but you can't see how hard you're working. Nice and strong from the hips down. Nice and light, like you're gonna float through the crown of your head, through your fingertips, squeeze shoulder blades back together. Inhale, reverse, lengthen up even through the right side. Exhale, here's that high skandasana. Feet stay the exact same, left leg stays straight, right knee is bent. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, skandasana warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, skandasana warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Get ready. Bring your right foot in if you need to, half moon pose. Bring your right hand to your hip. Start to lean forward. Launch your right leg off. Twist your right chest, right hips up to the ceiling. Hover your left hand off, lengthen through both sides. Let's work that glute, that side muscle. Start to bring it forward. Parallel to the mat, hips start to turn forward. Ooh, it's hard. You guys can do it. And then slowly let your right foot meet your left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Right forearm to the mat. Inhale, low lunge twist on your forearm. Hold here for a moment. Enjoy this stretch through your whole left hip. Press your right forearm into the mat. Start to come into your forearm side plank. Make it your own here. You can modify. Lift up through your right armpit, right hip. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, forearm plank. Look forward, lengthen, strengthen. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, your form of back bend. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes beyond your forearms. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, knees down. Come on back. Whew. Let's take a moment in child's pose. You can be on your elbows. Arms and fingers can reach forward. Maybe rock your hips side to side. Maybe let your third eye come to the floor and let your third eye massage, rocking side to side. Big inhale in and let it go. One more inhale and let it go. Start to come up onto your shins. Inhale, reach up. Just like in the beginning, as you exhale, press your hands forward. One straight line from knees up to your shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale. Ooh, squeeze everything into the midline. Really squeeze your butt. Inhale up. Exhale. You can do it. Holy moly, this is hard. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Step one foot at a time. Standing at the back of your mat. Inhale. Press all the way up. Tadasana. Hands together. Exhale right to your heart. Good. Reset here. Refocus. Inhale your right leg. Ooh. I changed my mind. Inhale, right leg up, arms up. Exhale, fly into warrior three. Hands can be at your heart. They can fly back behind you. They can be in front of you. Punch up through your left side. Spin your toes down. Lift from the inside of your right thigh. Lengthen through both sides. Now what we've been doing the whole time. Right leg stays, but comes to the side. All the way to the side. We're going to stand all the way up with our legs straight out to the front. Start to lift your chest, lift your head, one leg Tadasana. Lift from your core right when your low belly. One more inhale. As you exhale, big step forward, low lunge. Reset with your feet. Get ready for your pyramid pose. Inhale. Exhale, left foot spins down. Pull that right hip back. Fly your arms back or let them just glaze lightly to the floor or your blocks here. Squeeze both hips in like you're hugging them in so hard. Left hip is coming forward, right hip is going back. Step through the right toe ball mount, but feel the right side edge of your right foot. Good. We're going to add on a little here. Lift up off your thigh to engage. Have a slight little bend in your right thigh. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring the weight to your right foot. Tap left foot to right hand. Good, like you're a little what are those called? Where they sit? Flamingo. Inhale back to pyramid. Exhale, come forward. Tap left heel to right hand. Inhale, halfway lift as you pyramid. Exhale, forward fold a little bit as you tap. Try to lift your heel a little bit higher. Good. Inhale back to pyramid. Listen here, we're going to come into a revolved or broken dancer pose. As you come forward, right hand actually grabs your left foot or ankle, and then find one point of focus as you stand all the way up. You can give yourself this cross-legged quad stretch, or you can kick your foot away, coming more into a back bend like dancer. Breathe, belly in. As you let go, take a big step back to the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Front toes face forward. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, tip into your triangle pose. Make this your own here. Hand can be on a block. It can be hovering. Sometimes I like to press my right tricep into my right thigh to help find the twist. And that also helps me lift and lengthen through the right side, which is the low side, and find length through my left side. But make it your own here. Enjoy the stretch, but keep working your legs hard. Squeeze hips in. Bring your front heel and back arch towards each other. One more inhale. As you exhale, come towards lizard pose. Actually, not lizard pose. I can't think of words today. Onto your forearms and then hug your right hip in like you're setting up for pigeon pose. You can have your forearms back on blocks. Have your heel a little bit closer towards your pelvis, right knee towards the right side of the mat. It's okay if your right hip lifts up because we're going to lift up anyway. Start to come forward tuck your left toes. Come forward onto your right forearms. So your bottom leg, your right shin is in a pigeon position. And then come up onto your forearms. Press in. Lift your left leg up. Really squeeze through the glute. Squeeze through the hamstring. But notice what has to happen in your right hip. It's pulling and tightening. Press your right knee, right shin into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, tap left toes down. Inhale, lift, squeeze the back of your left leg. The whole time your right hip is working. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Take your left knee behind your right knee. Open up both heels. Sit back into your Gomukhasana or cow face pose. So your right knee is crossed. Mine isn't totally in front, but if you have a little bit more flexibility and opening, your knees might be completely stacked. Open up through the front of your chest here. Inhale. Exhale and hold. If you want to add in the cow face arms, I'll turn around so you can see. Right arm comes up and around. Thumb towards the left. palm down your spine. Left hand, palm out, thumb down, comes up your spine, and then they crawl to meet each other. If you need a towel, you can grab onto your shirt, maybe just hold here, and then press your right hand, your right head into your forearm. Open up by lifting your right elbow up and back. Breathe. I'm going to turn back around. Good. If you really hate that, release. Take one more inhale here. If your arms are bound in any way, slowly release. Take your right hand behind your hip. Take a twist over to the right, left forearm over your left knee or right knee. Inhale to find length. Hold that length as you twist and look over your. And then come back through center. Without using your hands, maybe use your hands. Lift that right leg up. Lift, almost like a half boat pose. Heart lifts, thigh lifts, like you're trying to touch your heart to your knee. Hold. And then slowly lower your right leg down. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Tailbone goes back, heart goes forward. Like a little bit of a cow pose through your upper back. And then find your stretch, your right leg, right toes back towards your face. A tiny little bit of a twist so your chest faces your toes. We have a whole other side to do. Inhale, come back up. Take your left forearm to the floor. Press into your left shin. Open up to this stargazer pose, feeling an opening through your whole front body. Exhale, come back down. Cross your ankles. Come onto your forearms. Forearm plank. Good. Hold here. If you want to add in a little bit more, lean forward and back. So you're rocking over your toes and back. 5 more times. Inhale. Keep it going. Last one. Knees down. Walk your hands back. Inhale, stand up on your shins. Exhale, hands down as you stand all the way up at the back of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left knee comes up. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Do what you want with your arms. Punch up through your right hip. Spin your left toes down. Lift through your left inner thigh. Belly in. All right, left leg out to the side. How high can you keep it without your right hip giving in? We're coming up to one leg Tadasana. So slowly bringing your left leg around. Can you keep it the same height the whole time? Arms up. Breathe. Toes up. Pull that belly in. Suction it in. One more inhale. Good. Take a big step out to a high lunge. We're coming towards pyramid, so set your feet up as you need. Make sure they're hip width apart. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. Do with your hands what you will. Gaze to the floor, lifting and flying. If your hands are lifted, you gotta work more through your legs, pulling your belly and suctioning off your thigh. Squeeze the inside of your thigh so much together like you're squeezing out a wash rag, even though there's space in between. Pull that left hip back. Squeeze and hug the right hip forward. Good. Remember that little flamingo dance. One more inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, bring your weight into your left foot. Ooh, gotta kind of try to keep it straighter. Bend your right knee. Try to tap your right foot with your left hand. Inhale, pyramid. Halfway lift as you do so. Exhale, release. A little tap. Inhale, pyramid, halfway lift. Exhale, come forward. Squeeze that hamstring to get your foot up. Inhale, halfway lift, pyramid. This time as you come forward, grab onto your foot or your ankle. Find one point of focus. Drive through that left standing leg. Maybe stay here for a quad stretch. Maybe come into your dancer pose from here. If you're in dancer, you're kicking your right foot up and away, reaching your right hand up and away. Belly nice and pulled tight. Staring at your drishti. One more inhale. As you exhale, release. Step your right foot all the way back. Reverse triangle. Left foot, left knees are forward. Reach up through both sides. Exhale, tip your right hip back. Triangle pose. Hold here. Make it your own, however you need to. But twist, lift, even the left side up towards your right side. Left low belly up towards your right low belly. Squeeze hips into the midline. Hug, hug, hug. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lengthen through both sides of your body. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, now we're coming down to the pigeon position. From your forearms, slide your left foot towards your right side. Have it at a pretty good angle, especially if you have knee issues. Good. And now from pigeon, forearms come forward. Tuck your right toes. Find your breath. We're going to find some engagement through the left hip here. Inhale, come forward. Engage through your upper back, through those serratus muscles. And then inhale, lift and squeeze. The whole time your left hip is hugging in. Exhale to tap. Inhale, lift. Press your left knee and left shin into the floor so hard. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Two more. Inhale, lift. Good job. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. As you lift, bend your knee, tuck it behind your left knee. Try to shift and slide your hips back between your heels, widening out your heels, coming into your Gomukhasana, cow face. Whew. This is your time to rest. This is your time to reset. You can hold right here, lifting up through your heart, finding a little tiny back bend, a little cow or cobra position through your spine. If you want to add in the arms on this side, left arm out to the side, thumb up. Reach your hand up, palm faces forward, and then turns and the palm is touching your back. Right hand comes out to the side, thumb down, palm faces back. As you come under to your spine, the back of your right hand is on your spine, and then you inch the hands together. If you can't reach, that's okay. Press your head into your forearm to lift. Open up through shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Breathe. Enjoy this shoulder opening as well as hip opening. Again, if you hate this completely, keep your hands down. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, enjoy. Inhale, think of all the goodness you have right this moment. Exhale, let go of all the bullshit just for this moment. If your arms are bound in any way, slowly release. Take your left hand behind your hips, right arm over your left thigh. Inhale, pull up through the crown of your head and hold that length as you exhale and twist over to the left. Find nice big breaths as you pull your belly taut and tight. And come back around without using your hands or with your hands, your choice. Lift your left leg up. It's like a half boat pose. Lift up even higher from this deep, deep, deep abs. Notice if your back starts to round, don't let it round like somebody's trying to pull you up. Lift, 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 lift. And then slowly float your left leg to the floor. Tiny little twist to the left. Forward fold into your Janu Shirshasana. Nice long inhale. Whew. Big, satisfying exhale. Slowly come back up. Take your right forearm to the mat on the right side. You're going to swing your left leg out to the side. Press into your right shin, right forearm, into that big stargazer pose. Ooh, one side is definitely harder than the other, this one. And then slowly come back around. Come right onto your belly. Take a moment here. Reset. Let your hips square to the floor. Move a little shimmy, shimmy side to side. Good. And if you're ready, you can always, we're going to come into a bow pose. If it's hard to grab your feet or you just don't like it, clasp your hands behind your back or have a towel. Lift up your heart. Squeeze your hamstrings and you can do this active bow pose. If you want full bow pose, grabbing your feet or ankles, press your hips to the floor but suction your low belly off. And as you inhale, kick your feet up and back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Squeeze your butt in. Keep pressing and kicking your feet up and back. You can change up as well. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly release. Let your forehead come onto your hands like a pillow. Lift your feet up and let them windshield wiper side to side. And when you're ready, take a pancake flip so your head stays where it is, but roll onto your back. Pancake flip over. And your choice here to do whatever you need. If there's happy baby, there's shoulder stand. If you want any more twists, do what you need to do here. You can follow me in happy baby. Change up as you want or need. If you're twisting, make sure to go to the other side by now. And then come on down, bring your feet mat width apart. Take your right heel right above your left knee, not your ankle, but your heel right above your left knee, right in that soft part right above the knee. Start to press your heel into your knee and then tip both knees to the right. Once you start getting a little bit lower, notice that your low back may start to feel like it's having to work too hard. Pull the belly in nice and tight, like you're trying to touch your low back to the floor, or like you're trying to pull your left hip point up to your left rib, low rib cage. And then press your right heel into the left knee, above the left knee, into the thigh. And find a little bit of work and engagement through your left side. Sending your left knee forward. Good. Breathe. And slowly come back up and switch out. Feet mat width apart. Left heel right above your right knee, just in that soft part. Press in, and then start to tip both knees to the left. Once you get here and you're like, I don't like how this feels in my right low back area, pull the belly in like somebody's punching you in the gut, and you have to engage really hard. So your right hip is coming up, trying to touch your right rib cage. At the same time, press your left heel into your right thigh. Lengthen through the right side. Glue your right shoulder down. And breathe. And come back around center. Shake out your knees. Shake out your head. And then wiggle around until you find your perfect spot for your final surrender. Any props that you need. Any blankets you want. Whatever that may be for you. Let yourself find that full surrender. Releasing all tension. There's no worries for this moment in time. There's nothing else to do, nothing else to be, but this sweet surrender for you right here and now. Softening your jaw, softening around your eyes, even deep behind your eye sockets. Ironing out your forehead. Feeling like your body is heavy, heavy jello, starting to melt and conform into the earth. Take as long as you want and need here. This is your practice. This is your life. You choose from moment to moment what you want. If you're ready to come out, you can stay right there in your Shavasana or make your way to a seated position. Take a moment, maybe with your eyes closed, and let yourself feel the shift. Any sort of shift that has happened within yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually. And take your hands together at your heart. Take a nice long inhale in. Exhale, open mouth. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much.